wherever you're listening, I have no doubt you turned those last 2 tracks up. We certainly did here in the studio. More house selections from Sis, melodic tech areas here. Buggin', hot since 82.
Yeah.
And just then out to Ben Stratton, Gazaffelstein, control movement. And man, that thing like morphs into its own self, man. It is crazy. It like envelops. It's nuts.
Sick track.
Man, we're at Monday.
We're Monday, yeah.
We're Monday. You still in the cave?
Nah, starting to pick myself up.
You're starting to pick yourself up?
Yeah, bro.
What's usually the time frame?
Yeah, usually Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 2 days post.
They're like
Yeah,
when
we're
they're
rolling.
especially bad, like, you know,
Yeah.
in the review when you just like, you just want,
Yeah.
you need that for cleansing, and you need to see all your mates, so you just like, all right,
Yeah.
that was a stinker.
You also need to set the temperature for everyone around you as well, like, especially if you're a leader or whatever, like, you can't be the guy dragging you, like, just staring at the ground, moping around, so next couple of tunes pick me back up and making sure that I'm approachable, got energy, smile on my face. It's all a facade, but you got to look at you.
Apologise for a couple of the words that were said.
Yeah.
With the, you said like you can't show that sort of like disappointment in your own performance in front of people and like moving forward and positive leadership. Are you sort of doing that in the cave? Like you're actually punishing yourself quite heavily?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
For
And
sure.
It's going through it.
Is that like,
It's the mental, like,
Yeah.
you're just analysing
Yeah.
every moment, different things that you didn't do well.
Yeah.
Like just everything, I reckon. And I don't know exactly how yours works, but I've spoken at length with, like, say, Lloyd Meek about it, and it's like, you can't, especially after the game, lights and sounds and running and exercise and
Absolutely.
mistakes and pressure, like you're just having flashbacks all the time of different things about it.
and you, Tom, I feel you're very like comfortable with like, oh, that happened though, and this is what I've got to do to improve it, and that's life, and I'm moving forward. For you, Sis, does it manifest in that way, or is it like you're maybe a bit of a harsher critic and it takes, you know, that extra 24 hours to come out of it?
I think it's been the hardest ever this year. Like usually
Yeah.
I'd been like water off a duck's back, still go through it, but probably not as hard on myself as I have been this year.
Yeah.
And that's purely based on performance and not playing as good as I would like. No burden of being the captain or leadership or anything like that. Like I just set a high bar and feel like I have a big responsibility to execute my role every week.
Yeah.
And then when that doesn't happen, then it's just like start questioning yourself. Particularly this year, I'm like, wow, have I lost it? I'm 30, and then yeah,
And then you
For-
flip the
for whatever-
script, brother.
for whatever reason, like just this year, I found it harder to move on from things.
Yeah.
But I've always just sort of gone by just chase the feeling of like nailing a kick and feeling awesome about it. Or like if I'm going through some stuff with my positioning or my marking, or like instead of going out there and I'm going to do 600 catches in my hands, I'm going to do 1,000 ground balls. Like I just want three really good ones in a row, and then it's just like, oh, I got that feeling back. Whereas I probably haven't got that feeling as much this year.
I
But
want
feel like I
to.
got it back on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to hone in on feeling there, because
Yeah.
like language is really important. I've spoken on the podcast before about a coach I had, Adrian Hickmott,
Yeah.
who's feel heavy,
Yeah, 100%.
right? And I don't know if explicitly you do it, but you are very much that way, right? And so when
Yeah.
you talk about you feel it, like what do you mean? Like you're feeling that you're hitting that ground ball,
Yeah.
and you're feeling like, yeah, that one felt perfect, and
Yeah.
that's how it is, and
Yeah.
that's what I need to wire into my game.
Yeah, like I'm not going to get better at ground balls by doing 600 of them. But like
Well,
if-
I feel like you've already done 600 of them.
we've already done thousands of like just those sort of skills. But like if I feel the ball, like my all 10 fingers, and just, like when the ball just like sucks in your palm, and it's just like, that's going nowhere. That doesn't matter if I get hit by a train, like that is staying in my hands. And like, that's the feeling that now when we're doing extras, like that's what I'm trying to feel. And when you laser a kick, and you just know that the ball, you just met every part of the ball, and it just melted off your boot, and it's just a perfect drop punt, and it doesn't move.
Mate, this is perfect,
And,
because
like that's just all I'm trying to get in my brain, to see it. Like, okay, that felt good, and that looks good, and then like that's sort of all I need.
so that's like the perfect explanation for something that I've like been unable to explain for so long. And you know, we bag on about meditation, mindfulness, focus, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And feeling, but it's like you can literally feel that. And so, especially for younger players who are looking to develop, Shannon Hearn was very much this way as well. It's like you need to feel the ball on your foot. And so sometimes when you're kicking, it's like all you need to worry about is like the feeling of your like forefoot. And so when I do the pre-game kick in the hands with Simo, when I get my head into the space of like, there's only my hands. Like I'm borderline not even listening. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm watching the ball. I'm just feeling my hands, like really zoning in on how they feel. And they almost start tingling, and then he kicks the ball at you. And when the ball hits your hands, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's almost the correct manifestation, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
So when you mentioned like your form, you were not happy with it.
Yeah.
And you openly said you were struggling. Did you not have that feeling when you're at training? You like, I can't get this sticky train feeling? Or was it there and it wasn't being matched on game day?
Yeah, no, I was still chasing it during the week. But just a lot of doubt, and like it just comes down to confidence, really. Like, and as I said, I like sort of you started questioning yourself as a player, like have I lost it?
Yeah. Are the eyes starting to be painted on?
Yeah.
30, right?
Yeah, that's right. But then sort of self belief gets a bit rugged, and then you sort of just like, fire. No, this even really matters. Like it's just a game. This is the game that I love. Like this is a dream job.
Yeah.
Like,
who do you turn to when that self belief is kind of wavering, and then who helps you get back to that? Hey, it's a game. Have fun.
Like I have an unbelievable, like supportive wife.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily lean on her for much football stuff, because I try and separate myself as, okay, I'm the footballer here on the weekends and at the club, and then I'm just like some degenerate gamer that just loves being around my wife.
You're James at home.
Yeah, James at home that like loves spending time with my dog and then with my wife, and just going to eat, try nice food and other experiences or whatever. So all of that other stuff is just like things that are going on in the world that offer you perspective at times, and then just remembering like from like I've been through this before. I've faced harder challenges than this. Like just starting to, you know, sort of reflect on things that have shaped you who you are now, and just draw on past experiences and just get yourself back to where you want to be.
Sick. And what are the tunes you're playing on Monday evening to make you feel like James the husband?
So I'll give you two. Kimpton by Barry Can't Swim. And
yes.
How good is this? How good is this?
And So Good. I think it's by. Let me get this. I don't want to do a Hot Since 84 moment.
No, I think Tom's welcoming you.
Yeah, I actually would prefer you
by Black Child, Heat Mix. The Heat Mix.
This is Past the Yorks. You're James Sisley. You're Doz. Here's some music.